Got another replay here. This one from Koops and Anti-Kaiju. Ogres versus High Elves. A classic. A classic. The faction with a lot of spears versus the faction with a lot of large units. Now, being said, the Ogres are far from helpless. They can use Lead Belchers to try and out-kite the High Elves, or they can use Stonehorns and just an abundance of healing. So we'll see. Stonehorn of Morn, the Stonehorn Regiment of Renown, is here. Then a bunch of Ogre Bulls with dual weapons, Ogre Bulls regular. Do have one Lead Belcher, 5 Nobblar Trappers, a regular Nobblar, a Healing Caster of the Great Maw, and the Sky Striders. I have been noticing, honestly, that even after the nerfs to the Nobblars, the price increase, and the loss of bonus versus infantry, they're still a very, very good unit, and I expect to keep seeing 4 or 5 of them in every build for the Ogres. For the High Elves, we have Horse Imrik with Dragon Horn and Lord of Dragons. Front line of Spearmen, some Dragon Princes and Illyrian Reavers mixed throughout, and then 3 Lothern Seaguard and a Mage of Life with Awakening of the Wood and Earthblood. Imrik dives straight into some spears, maybe not advisable as Ogres are now just going to pile in onto him, but it might have been all a bait as the Dragon Princes get in there. Illyrian Reavers trying to get through to this backline, stop the Lead Belchers, but the Sky Striders are here to meet them. The Sky Striders will beat the paste out of these poor Illyrian Reavers. The Spearmen are also having a terrible time, getting massacred by the Ogre Bulls they were sent to fight and the Snowhorn of Morn. Meanwhile, we have a bit of a cavalry fight, Illyrian Reavers and Dragon Princes teaming up on Nobblars and Ogre Bulls, but overall that should also favor the Ogres. A third hidden Dragon Prince is now emerging from the woods, as the Lothern Seaguard are firing in. The Lothern Seaguard getting a lot of damage value back for the Elves, trying to help them out as Dragon Princes fight alongside Imrik, but the Sky Striders are here, meaning the Dragon Princes probably want to peace out and leave the fighting to the Spearmen. Lead Belcher still safe, though they have been forced to run around instead of getting shots off for most of the game. The Snowhorn of Morn dives back here to fight the Dragon Princes. Both sides are kind of this like ashy blue color, so they kind of look similar. But Dragon Princes now getting charged by Ogre Bulls, still fighting the Snowhorn, and maybe going to get shot at by a Lead Belcher. They're going to want to get out of there if possible. Lothern Seaguard try and fire at the Snowhorn, though he does have 20% missile resistance, and he can get 20% more on top of his already beastly 110 armor. Imrik and his Spearmen still fighting on this front line as Dragon Princes try and peel out and get a little bit of something done somewhere else. Ogre Bulls have reached the Lothern Seaguard and are slapping these poor boys around. Dragon Prince is fighting alongside them, trying to stay in the fight, but Ogres are real good at killing cavalry. Just base Ogres are good at killing cavalry. Imrik ended up having to suicide charge into Lead Belchers just to stop those guys for a little bit. Nobblar is going to surround him now. The Snowhorn of Morn is trying to path through Dragon Princes to get to Imrik and protect the Slaughtermaster, who I imagine Imrik is actually here to kill. Illyrian Reavers return for another charge onto the Lead Belchers as Nobblar shoot them. Not having a good time for those little guys. Snowhorn of Morn is down to half HP. We have another Awakening of the Wood onto the Nobblar Trappers, while Illyrian Reavers get a rear charge onto them. Maybe they can rout the Trappers. Maybe. But the Sky Striders are here. They'll slow down Imrik with their Frostbite. He's down to 55 speed. They should easily be able to run him down, surround him, and take him out. The Hives are slightly up on the balance of power. Their front line has entirely collapsed away. Their Lothern Seaguard, though, are still pretty healthy. I mean, like half health, above half health, and full health. And the Lothern Seaguard. They do have a bunch of elite Dragon Princes running around who have been slowly getting heals from Earthbloods like we see over there. Snowhorn of Morn and the Sky Striders getting a big fight with these Dragon Princes who are sacrificed to bail Imrik out as he is going to run away for maybe a more prime opportunity elsewhere that will sentence those Dragon Princes to death. Imrik is now trying to snipe out the Slaughtermaster, who doesn't even see it coming. Big charge, 400 damage. He's not on his dragon, so I guess his damage profile isn't as impressive as it otherwise might be. And the Lothern Seaguard have been entirely secured in the backfield, still firing in, still offering a lot of good damage. Another Awakening of the Wood. I hate that spell. I think it is bad, but Koops frequently takes things people think are bad and makes them work, so I think he's just flexing on us as per usual. A Butcher was popped onto the Snowhorn of Morn. He's back to full HP. Sky Striders are still pretty healthy, so is the Slaughtermaster of the Great Maw. Other than that, the Ogres are in extreme disarray and very tattered. For the High Elves, we still have 3 Lothern Seaguard like we mentioned. The Dragon Princes have seen better days. Imrik's still full health for now, though he's fighting the Sky Striders and getting shot at. Actually, Lead Belchers are shooting at the Spearmen behind him and doing a bit of friendly fire on the Sky Striders, who are taking a good amount of damage themselves from the Dragon Princes milling about and Imrik. Other Dragon Princes going to charge over here on the Lead Belchers. Lead Belchers look like they just opt into it. Can't escape, might as well fight it out real quick. That will be the end of them. As our third Dragon Prince routes off, the second one is just about to go as well. Lava and Seaguard still firing in. Sky Strider's heal cap is within sight, and Imrik is once again probably searching for that Slaughtermaster. Ogres look to be making an all-out rush on the Lava and Seaguard backline. Gonna shut them down no matter the cost. Stop them from continuing to fire in on them. Just poke, poke, poke. Sky Strider's flag is way back there, but you can see most of the models are right here disrupting the Lava and Seaguard. Now, Lava and Seaguard, as everybody knows, are hybrid spear units. It's not like the Sky Striders are really going to want to sit and fight. Lord of Dragons is popped onto the Slaughtermaster. He already has pretty bad melee stats. I actually would have preferred that Lord of Dragons gets popped on the Sky Striders to keep Imrik safe while he tries to snipe out the Slaughtermaster. But that's neither here nor there. Sky Striders still taking a lot of damage, have 8 out of 12 models though, and they have a pretty good surround on Imrik, who does have spear support arriving, but it's probably too late for him. Like, he is just very much surrounded and having a terrible time with it. Snowhorn of Morn is running around disrupting a ton of stuff. The Ogres are all routing off the backfield, except for the Crushers, and except for the single entities. Crushers have taken Imrik down to 2k HP, and then it looks like they're getting a Troll Guts to try and heal cap them. But they're already routing. If the Dragon Princes can hold on, the Dragon Princes should be able to run them off the field, but nope, they tear out as soon as I say it from the Snowhorn that has just been rampaging in the background straight through all these spears. Imrik pops one last Dragon Horn to give his whole army fear, which makes them also immune to fear. Not immune to terror as they get going, but it'll improve their leadership a little bit. Snowhorn is currently kicking Imrik's ass, and Dragon Princes were not able to keep the Sky Striders routing. They just didn't have enough balance of power. They were too weak, and the Sky Striders were too healthy, allowing them to rally on their face. Imrik gets a rear charge onto the Slaughtermaster, maybe gets a hit, didn't see a big chunk of health there. But here come the Sky Striders once again for their third round at surrounding Imrik. Lava and Seaguard still firing, but it looks like they're shooting at the Snowhorn of Morn, which just could not give a single shit about what is going on over there. Imrik's trying to retreat to his Lava and Seaguard, who are all now turning and firing onto the Sky Striders. That is a much better target for them. Same missile resist and same armor, but they're easier to hit since they're multi-entity model. Imrik did get a little bit of an Earthblood. He's still trying to retreat. These guys, Lava and Seaguard, just pepper them with shots. Side charge for the Snowhorn of Morn, but it stops on the first model as per usual. Imrik is in here. Lord of Dragons is cast onto the Sky Striders. 14-14 for melee stats for them. Snowhorn misses a charge onto Imrik, who's just trying to survive while the Lava and Seaguard continue to fire in. The heal cap is almost there for the Sky Striders, and the Dragon Princes once more sound the horns, once more charge in. All three of them are here. They all get a big Earthblood, but man, they have no models to speak of whatsoever. Another one routes, kind of surprised it hasn't shattered yet as Dragon Princes continue to fight it out. Lava and Seaguard that have ammo are in the melee fight. The other two that don't have ammo are coming up to do something about it. More routes for the Dragon Princes. One terror routes, the other regular routes both shatter. Sky Striders are still alive. High Elves up slightly on the balance of power, then it ticks over to even just as I say that. This is the last non-shattered Dragon Prince here. Sky Strider's 1800 HP. Snowhorn of Morn half HP, though we have seen him get a Butcher already, so that healing cap has got to be just around the corner. And the Slaughtermaster has seen a lot better days. He's at 1/3 HP. Spearmen are surrounding the Sky Striders, cutting them down, absolutely slicing through their health. They lost about 350 while I've been hovering over them. Nope, they've lost about 1,000. They are doomed. Pushed off, but another fucking Troll Guts for the Snowhorn of Morn, rolling through all of these spears. Lava and Seaguard and regular Spearmen trying to rejoin the fight. But Imrik and his Wizard are both teaming up on the Slaughtermaster now, doing really good damage to him. If they can rout him off, that would stop the Sky Striders from coming back, just because his leadership bomb would hurt them too much. Snowhorn's trying to come over and say hello to Imrik. Misses its first attack. Sky Striders are back again. If they rout any more, they will shatter. But Snowhorn gets a huge charge to the Lava and Seaguard and Imrik. And Imrik is actually just going to stay and fight the Snowhorn. It's still getting that Troll Gut, so it looks like it's going to heal cap off that spell pretty much. It ends now. And the Slaughtermaster is going to be allowed to rally. It looks like Imrik is not going to go chase him down, which I do think is probably a mistake. Snowhorn now surrounded by spears, still getting poked by the Lothern Seaguard. 11 ammunition left on them. They don't have a lot of models. Their DPS is pretty low, but at least they'll be able to harass it for the rest of the game. Imrik is trying to get over there, but the Snowhorn sees him. Snowhorn charges and misses. Imrik tries to get a shot on Slaughtermaster, chases him into his own spears. It's kind of fumbling for some damage there. He gets a good shot. Slaughtermaster goes down to negative 55 leadership. Will he shatter? Nope, for now he's holding on. Snowhorn continues to plow through all of these spears. Lord of Dragons has popped onto him, giving him 10 and 12 for melee stats. But Glacial Defense gives him 170 armor. 170 armor. He doesn't give a shit. Imrik gets another shot onto the Slaughtermaster, but the Stonehorn Immortal looks like it got a double charge onto our friend Imrik and just kills him outright. And without Imrik, this game is lost. This is Lothern Seaguard in the distance will probably break any second now. All the Spearmen are routing, and the Lifecaster can't do anything about it. That is a GG, but also that Stonehorn with like 0 melee stats hit Imrik 3 times in the space of maybe 4 seconds. That's kind of wild. For Coops, Slaughtermaster did fine. Skystars did great. Snowhorn did amazingly. Leadbelcher struggled a bit. They were just hounded the whole game. Ogre Bulls did fine. Nobbler Trappers did fine. Nobblers did fine. For Anti-Kaiju, Horse Imrik struggled to really make his presence known. 2,200 value is nothing to sneeze at, but I feel like he just wasn't as effective as we're used to. Dragon Princess did fine. Lothern Seaguard all did excellently. Land Reavers did fine, and Spearmen did fine. GG. Roar! Subscribe, yes, yes.